Morning everybody, it's 5:45 a.m. and I'm heading off for a 6-day trip down to Nambucca Heads to see with my mate Chris, who lives just south of Coffs Harbour at Nambucca. Bike's all packed. I have my camera set up, GPS side jig on my spare phone, my camelback. I've got my drone packed, some camera gear. So, all set to go. So first stop is only about 45 minutes from here, just over the border at Chindera. And I usually stop just to check the load. Not that I've got a lot on. I'll catch you when I get to Chindera. Well, I've had a change of plans. I was going to go to Chindera, the service centre there, and stop and check the load. But I decided to take the scenic route, so I'm going to turn off. I have turned off. And I'm going through Coolangatta. Very pretty ride along here. Especially this time of day when there's hardly anyone around. It's, what time is it? It's 6:40 a.m. 6:40. There used to be a Pizza Hut here on the left. Had the best view in Australia. You could watch all the people on the beach and the surfers. Just in there it used to be. A long time ago since it shut up, but you could watch all of the surfboard riders, all the people swimming, and you've got a great view back up there of the Gold Coast. And these people out getting exercise in the morning. Great location, a lot of people out surfing. So I'm going to go down the main street of Coolangatta. Alright, it should be a left turn just down the bottom of the hill here. That'll take us down the main street. Here we go, Coolangatta. She says there will be no treaties, no voices to Parliament, no more native title claims or land transfers. Once upon a time this was a tourist destination. It still is, don't get me wrong. But it does not compare to the Gold Coast. You go back to tourist destination. It's got all the theme parks for a start, the nightclubs, it's got restaurants, it's got the casino, so yep. But if you want a subtropical holiday, which is a lot quieter, this would be a good place to come. Coolangatta. Very shortly, don't you pull out. So very shortly we'll be at the border of Queensland, New South Wales. It was crazy when the pandemic was on and the Queensland border was shut, or New South Wales border was shut, take your pick. But literally the street here, they had barriers across the street on the border, and people would come up and sit on the barriers and talk to their friends and neighbours and so forth. This is the border just there, New South Wales, Queensland. So there was barriers across here. Anyway, there was a lot of crazy things happened in the pandemic, but can't be critical. It was new to just about, well, everybody. Alright, so we are now in New South Wales. This is much better than the freeway, I have to say. I made it to Chindera Service Centre. I want to stop here, I'll grab a quick coffee and I'll check the load. It's pretty good. Pretty well tied down. Okay. GoPro, stop recording. Welcome to Byron Bay. Cheer up, chill out. So we've come off the highway, the main freeway, in keeping with the scenic route. Wear a helmet, police targeting e-bikes. Alright, Byron Bay. We'll walk up and have a look at the beach. Walk up, ride up. We'll ride up and have a look at the beach.
Projections for this financial year show a worker that age now earns $67,000, while the amount paid in tax will jump by 3.01% to $12,200.
That blue cow gelato, been in there, very nice ice cream, very good.
The front page of the Telegraph, the headline reads,
And in there, in that hotel, I took my cousin Betty, who lives in England, came down here one day for a drive and took her to lunch. Nice pool. Very nice swimming pool. Alright, so here we are. Let's go for a bit of a drive down here. It's a dead end, so we'll go down and turn around. So pretty here, so pretty. You're welcome. Have a good day. Bit of a surprise. Right, let's go for a ride down here and do the main lap of the main street. Board garage. I guess if you want to buy a surfboard or surf gear, that's where you go. Main street of Byron Bay. I don't know what it's called. Main Street, Byron Bay. Don't know. Alright, so we'll do a U-turn at the roundabout and we'll go back the way we came. Nice little hat this guy's got on. Well, we're in Byron Bay. We may as well go out and have a look at the lighthouse. Anyway, it's not only a lighthouse, but it's probably more famous for being the most eastern point of the Australian mainland. There's the lighthouse. Fees apply, motorcycles. Hello. Yeah, I'm just going to drive, do a U-turn and go straight back.
There's parking down there if you like, near the cafe, the yellow stripy lines.
Thank you. Well, motorcycles are $4 and she said I could go up here for free, so, but I'm not going to park. Right, well there we have it. So, if you want to walk up to the lighthouse and then down a little bit further, you'll come to the most eastern point of where those people are over there. Over there. And it's raining out there on the horizon. And there. Luckily it's not going to rain where I'm going, at least I hope not. What a nice lady. Thank you. Well, that was Byron Bay Lighthouse, the most eastern point of mainland Australia. Wow, look at that for a beach. I want to catch up with my girlfriend.